Hi, this is Stuart Talley. I'm the partner here responsible for the metal-on-metal hip cases. The reason we're doing this video today is to provide an update on the ongoing Pinnacle metal-on-metal hip trial. We are now in the 5th week of the trial. We finally reached the point in the case where the defendants have actually got to put on their case to the jury. As expected, the defendants have presented the testimony of a series of expert witnesses that they've hired to come into court to testify about how this hip was designed and to testify about what they believe the cause of the plaintiff's injuries are. That is the primary defense that they're asserting in this case. This is a somewhat unique case because the plaintiff had her hips put in at what many have described as extreme angles. That means the cup on each side, there's an angle that's up and down and forward and backwards. And because of the plaintiff's unique anatomy, the initial hips were put in with cups at a somewhat extreme angle. That is what DePuy is basing their entire defense on. They are claiming that the reason these hips had high metal wear was because the cups were put in at this extreme angle. And so that's what their series of experts have testified to. So it remains to be seen how a jury is going to look at this evidence. The plaintiffs made a point early in the case that the angle for the cups and the appropriate angle to put them in is something that was never conveyed to doctors in any of the literature that was provided to the doctors. And also they pointed to the fact that with respect to the angle of these cups, most of the time surgeons are concerned about the angle of the cup because they don't want the ball in the cup to become dislocated. That's what happens if you put cups in at an extreme angle. You end up with dislocations. And so the point that the plaintiffs have made is that putting a cup in at an extreme angle may be appropriate for people with strange anatomy. That may be the only way to get the hip stable so it doesn't dislocate. And that the defendants never told doctors that the angle of the cup would have any impact on wear debris, meaning that nobody ever told the doctors that if you put these cups in at an extreme angle, you're going to end up with metallosis or high levels of cobalt and chromium. So it's a different risk than what doctors normally deal with. That is sort of the theme that the plaintiffs have tried to get across on cross-examination, and it remains to be seen how a jury is going to decide this case. So we are in the 5th week. We're getting near the end. The estimate at the beginning was that this would be a 6-week trial, so we're now in the 5th week, and we'll see what happens. I've been told that the judge is very stern on his deadlines and that he really wants this case to be over in 6 weeks. So we'll see what happens. So that's where we are. Stay tuned to this website for further updates. When there is a verdict or a result, we'll be the first ones to put it on. Feel free to give us a call if you have any questions about this case or any other metal-on-metal hip. You can reach us at the phone number on the screen, or you can visit us through our website and fill out one of our online forms. We have attorneys here almost around the clock who can answer any kind of questions that you have.